Aloha. So we are going to today practice using Dr. LaGory's methods of incorporating quotations into your analytical papers. He's offered us 5 different ways to infuse a quotation into your essays. Basically, an essay needs specific evidence to support any commentary or analytical point you're making. So this gives your essay some legitimacy if you can infuse quotations. Let's start by looking at the instructions. Okay, so this is taken directly from your handout. If you don't have as a handout, you have it right here. Okay, so the purpose of this exercise is to help you learn a basic skill that's essential for academic writing, quoting. To do this exercise, you need to have 4 things at hand. These instructions, the QL section of the Keeble's Guide, which you shall note I have, all right, a work of literature you are quoting, and your own essay, your own paper that you're writing. Before you begin, you should read the QL section of the Keeble's Guide. To find it, you can see up here in my Google search unit, I just typed in QL Keeble's Guide and this came straight up. So you can look through here and see the different rules for how you quote, how you cite a quotation correctly, etc. So please do take your time reading through this, because it's one of those things that if you do it correctly, we might not notice it, but if you do it incorrectly, it's really annoying to a reader. So do it right. All right. You're going to just imitate the 5 models. I'm going to do them one at a time to make them short and sweet. So if you understand number 1, you only look at this video once and you don't have to do it again. All right. So the models are given from the short story A Rose for Emily. Okay, but you'll maybe be doing it with a different piece of literature. I told my students chrysanthemums, A&P, even Their Eyes Are Watching God, anything other than taking exactly what is already here as an example. All right, here are the criteria for evaluation. You can look at that yourself. Dr. LaGory says, please write your answers double-spaced on a separate sheet of paper. I prefer that you type them and do it that way. At either way, staple the sheet to the back of your work. All right, I'm only doing sample number 1. So the first way to infuse a quotation is demonstrated here. A sentence introducing a quotation with a comma using a more original verb than says, and using that quotation to make a point. Okay, so here's your model. Okay, whoops, okay. Clouded in mind, but still strong in will, Emily calmly instructs the tax collectors, see Colonel Sartoris, even though the colonel died long ago. And you'll notice how the writer did it correctly with the citation in parentheses, but no other marks besides the parentheses, and the punctuation for that is right here after the quotation. All right, so in this one, Emily is instructing, that's a better word than says, right? Tax collectors see Colonel Sartoris. Let's see how student Exhibit A did. This is just a random student. I happen to have his or her paper here. Okay, so tired of putting up with Langle, are we recognizing this as A&P? Tired of putting up with Langle, his strict manager, and trying to impress the 3 girls, Sammy declares, I quit. You'll notice the punctuation is done correctly here again, the parentheses and the page number, followed by the punctuation. And here's your better word than says, declares, I quit. All right, give that method a try. It's pretty easy. Exhibit A, exhibit number 1, method number 1 of infusing a quotation. All right, good luck.